Hey volunteers, we're so glad that you're back for Haunted House 2017. This little video is going to show you a little bit about working the line. If you are a person in black, or if you are what we call the line workers, you will probably be interacting with people who are in line. If you're a performer, you may be sort of riling them up, scaring them a little bit, or you may just be a person in black. And the people in black who work outside are going to do all the things that you did last year. Keep people in line, make sure they have their tickets, make sure they've signed their disclaimer. And the last thing is to make sure that we enter this time, we're coming from the side of the SCLC building. So this is in between the library and SCLC up the ramp. Okay? Here's the first place where they're going to pause. And so we're going to have a person in black hopefully standing here. Here's a good spot for them to get what we're going to call just our pamphlet. So this year we have a little flyer that is basically an underground sort of pamphlet that we've created. If you remember our story of the fallout shelter, we're pretending like TCC administration didn't want this emergency situation to get out. They've tried to bury it, and we're going to try to give the visitors this year a little bit of a clue into that incident before they even get into the building. We're hoping that this will sort of up the excitement level. So people will first stand sort of right here. The group of 10 to 15 will be in this little area that's right outside SCLC on the side, and it's a perfect spot for them to read because there's going to actually be light right there. And it'll also help us sort of organize the first group of 10 to 15 people. And then here is also where we're going to make sure that they surrender their tickets. When they get done reading the pamphlet, they're going to stay at the edge of the foyer on the outside. Here's why. If you've worked with us in years past, you know we switch the entrance and the exit a lot to sort of disorient people. This year we're going to be entering from the front of SCLC. But we're also going to be exiting from the back. The back is that brick foyer. So the people standing in line here, if they stop, what we're hoping is when the people exit, they won't have any contact with each other. This is going to be really important this year because if you have read the route sequences, you know that part of our scenario is that we're also going to be using the Rotunda building. So people in the line behind me, they're not going to want to know that we're using this other secret location this year. So hopefully the people who exit will stay on this path right here to the side of the Rotunda, and they won't have any contact with the people waiting in line. Okay? We're going to try to keep it sort of mysterious. The group of 10 to 15 people, if you're a person in black or you're a line worker, you're essentially going to then bring them into the building. And like we did with year one, if you were with us at the time, we're going to have this cute little student right here. There's going to be a projector, and they're going to watch a very, very brief video about students, faculty, and staff, and how maybe that incident actually happened way back in 1967. Once the film is done, this year we're also only using the elevator to take people downstairs. So if you're a person in black, you might get the people in the stairs, and then they'll go downstairs and go through the